Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your always great support. I usually don't take it for granted. By ensuring that you support me in this video, ensure you like the video. I have realized that sometimes you bump into the video, you watch, and you forget liking the video. So I have just decided to remind you by supporting me, like the video. Thank you so much for that like. Ladies and gentlemen, there is this nasty fight that is arising in between the office of the former president of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and the current president, William Samoei Ruto. The claims are coming at a time that the spokesperson of the former president, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, Kenya.BONFACE'S she's claiming that the office of Uhuru Kenyatta is not being funded as we expect as per the law. And so the reiteration of the Kenya Kwanza government, they are claiming, according to the spokesperson of the government, that is Isaac Mwaura, is claiming that the third retired president wants to be both landlord and tenant. It is an adventure that the law-abiding Kenya Kwanza government cannot engage in, as this is a serious conflict of interest. Remember earlier on, Kenyans, when Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta retired, he was directed to take the office that Mwai Kibaki was using. But according to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, he saw that office not fit to him, and so he decided to use his Macedonia home next to State House to be his office. According to the State House spy, we were told that the Kenya Kwanza government was so suspicious why Uhuru Kenyatta was going to have his office next to State House, and they were preferring that Uhuru Kenyatta to relocate to other areas, as that was going to bring interference with the operation of the State House. And so, according to them, they are coming out to ban former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta from using that office. So the statement that is coming from the spokesperson government, that is Isaac Mwaura, that Uhuru Kenyatta cannot be both landlord and tenant. So the Macedonia home is owned officially by the Kenyatta's family. And so this was rewarded to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta as his home. And so Uhuru Kenyatta decided that this home, he was going to turn it as his office, which for me, according to what we saw the reactions of the Kenya Kwanza government, they never wanted Uhuru Kenyatta to have his office close to State House. And so according to Kanzidena, she is reiterating saying that they are not going to beg again. They are not going to beg. If they are not going to support them, let it be known publicly.
If the government has made a decision and a choice not to support the office of the third retired president, then let it come out clearly and state it. For us, we will not have a back and forth concerning this issue again. There are offices that have been created to handle these issues, can investigate and find out what the truth is. So we want this just to be known by the public. This is not what we require, this is not what we desire, but this is what we have been asked to do because of what has been continuing in the media. But our position is very clear. And we will not have this back and forth again. Let them just come out and say if they don't want to support it, let us know as an office that we are not supported, and we will move forward.
All right, thank you, Kanzidena.
And so the details that are coming at a time, there is this issues in between the security withdrawal of Mama Ngina Kenyatta, the former First Lady. At the same time, Uhuru Kenyatta is claiming that since he retired, he has never replaced any car. And again, the card that government usually give the retired president to fuel their cars was blocked. In fact, they were denied. And so it is Uhuru Kenyatta who is making his office to run. Remember, he's having spokesperson, he's having secretariat, he's having drivers, security personnel. And so, according to Kanzidena, he's claiming that the government of the day, they are rejecting to fund his office because of reasons they don't know.
Before retirement and during his retirement, the former President Kenyatta has been sought to undertake various international roles, especially within the region, in his capacity as a former head of state. And among them was his appointment as a peace facilitator by the East African Community Heads of State during the 22nd Ordinary Meeting of East Africa Heads of State Summit that was held on the 22nd of July 2022 in Tanzania, Arusha. These engagements necessitated that the need to identify and establish a suitable office for the former president to enable him carry out these roles and provide an operational base for various cadre of staff. Now, with no response from State House and a lack of commitment to finalize on the issue of the office space, His Excellency, the former president, identified a suitable office space, as you can see where we are, and went ahead to fully furnish and equip it from his pocket. A formal letter was written to State House requesting valuation of the office that was identified by the former President Kenyatta as suitable for him to carry out his duties. However, the office did not receive a response on the issue, and instead, the communication that the office received was via message, text message, by the then in charge, Mr. John Makumi. And in his statement, he indicated the estimates of the property in question. Where we are, and that is the office that was selected by the former president. In your communication pack or in your press kit, you will find the communication that alludes to this statement. To date, this office runs on the former president's goodwill as it waits upon action from State House. On the issue of vehicles, as indicated earlier, the former president is using vehicles given to him on a transitional basis. The office would like this to go on record, that after transition, a conversation on the purchase of vehicles as required by the Act.
As if this is not the case, ladies and gentlemen, you know, William Ruto is forgetting that it will reach a time where there will be a transition of power from him to another president. That is something that William Samoei Ruto is forgetting. The reality is William Ruto will not remain there forever and ever. So these actions whereby Uhuru Kenyatta is shown a kind of drama that he must beg, he must bow before these people so that he can be assisted to run his office. It is not something that should be done at this moment, because again, remember one thing, William Ruto will retire one day and he will require all these retirement benefits. He will require vehicles, he will require security, he will require his office. And so then, if William Ruto is feeling like he will not retire, then let them do as they can. Because there is a law that defends Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. I've seen some people arguing, saying that why is it that Uhuru Kenyatta is crying before the public? Let him accept, let him accept and move on. What is that accept? Uhuru Kenyatta was the president. 2 terms. He retired. He deserved the benefits. It is like me today. If I'm a leader, I have retired, and as per the positions I occupied according to the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya, and I retired, I deserve the benefit, the entitlement. So those who are coming out to say, oh, Uhuru akona do, oh, even Mwai Kibaki was having money, but he had his office funded. It was fully funded. So the problem here that is making Kenya Kwanza feeling like we are not going to be part. We are not going to be part and parcel of that conversation. It is because they are reiterating, saying that at the same time, Uhuru Kenyatta cannot be a landlord and again tenant. Then it means he will receive the money for rent, and at the same time, the office has been located in his house. Another thing that we were told earlier on, that William Ruto, together with their close allies, they were uncomfortable with the decision of Uhuru Kenyatta making his office near the State House. That was going to collide some issues. That is according to the Kenya Kwanza government. But for me, Kenyans, as by the argument of Dena, she is claiming that the former president is entitled to choose an office suitable for him, not an office suitable for the Kenya Kwanza government, because it is him who will be in that office. That is according to Dena. So this nasty fight that is arising in between Kenya Kwanza and the Kenyatta's family, the Mama Ngina Kenyatta has not, her security has not been reinstated. Those are the issues that are now coming in, as they are even denying the Kenya Kwanza, the Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's office to be funded. So perhaps that is whatever is happening. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till we meet in another video.